So with the HFQ process, we're forming the material hot and fast. And when we do that, we achieve very high levels of formability to form very complex parts that cannot be achieved with cold forming. And we've got examples where we've taken a cold formed multi-piece assembly of 5 separate panels and merged those together into a single HFQ pressing. And that reduces weight, it reduces cost, and also improves material utilisation. Yeah, this A-pillar is a very good example of how HFQ can enable part integration. It's a very high strength A-pillar with very tight internal bend radii, which means we can effectively minimise the width of the A-pillar for improved occupant vision for those people that are in the car. In terms of part integration, what we can do with HFQ is integrate this front header connection into the main A-pillar itself. So in terms of cold forming, we know from simulations and from past experience that this front header will be a separate panel that will then have to be assembled to the main A-pillar. But yet with HFQ, you can form this part because you don't see excessive thinning in these areas like you would do with cold forming. Yeah, the key benefits of part integration are essentially cost and weight reduction, and we can reduce costs through a number of different ways. So with HFQ, if you take a cold formed assembly, a multi-piece assembly that cannot be formed as a single piece, and merge those multiple parts into a single HFQ pressing, it means that we can delete some of the investment in the tooling. So it means we can delete some of the investment in the press tools and in the assembly tools and the assembly equipment. It also means we need less factory floor space, so there's another cost saving, and also reduce maintenance of those extra additional parts for cold forming. In terms of weight reduction, how we achieve that through part integration is by deletion of bond flanges, which then again reduce weight. Yes, it absolutely can. So we've recently done some trials that we're really excited about, where we've taken 100% recycled aluminium, high strength grade, which has been supplied to us by one of our partners, Grangers, and that material contains no primary metal content and also a high proportion of post-consumer scrap content. And what we've been able to do with that material is to form it into a complex A-pillar, very similar to this one, achieve the tight internal radii, the part integration, and we know that that material cannot be formed into such shapes as this we're using cold forming. I've already spoken to some of our OEM automotive customers about this, and it's something that they're very excited about, and I don't think it's going to be too long before we see 100% recycled aluminium on vehicle structures enabled by HFQ.